offensive glass, all about how much do you want it.
Indoors, we are right in the middle of the season now, and we've seen quite a few surprises so far, don't you think?
You know, it's interesting to me, Kevin, is you never know exactly what's going to happen. Some teams outperform expectations, some obviously fall short. What's most fascinating to me are the few players who find a way to take their game to the next level. That's exciting. Well, we know that Fred VanVleet can be relied upon to find the open man. This guy's so consistently good at it.
Out to the right wing. Here's Jay. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
VanVleet passes to Johnson. Pass to Bridges. The jump hook. Jay with the rebound. Last game for Brooklyn, it was a loss to the 76ers in Philadelphia. Curry passes to Jay. Green with a screen on Bridges. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
That's good from Jay. Boy, Brooklyn GA did all they could to assemble a championship team, and look what happened.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, you take your swings in this league, and sometimes it works. Sometimes you have to retool, and they still have some good players to build around.
From 15 feet away, good on the jump shot. Jay's got 8. Nets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. VanVleet looking around. Johnson. Clock at 6. Puts up a deep three. And the Nets miss again.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check. Well, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
Outside Curry. Wiggins passes to Jay. From outside, off the mark. And so VanVleet will bring it up for the Nets, trailing by 4, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. A fantastic string of games for him. Your Western Conference Player of the Week, Jay.
Well, he's been an absolute magician when the ball has been in his hands. There isn't any aspect of the offense that he hasn't contributed in, and it's been a pleasure to watch. I mean, unless you are an opposing coach, then his play has been a vivid nightmare.
Now here's VanVleet. He's coming off a 16-point game against the 76ers in Philadelphia. And the Nets miss again. Last outing for Golden State, they won that game against Atlanta. And the basket by Jay.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Nets trail by 9. Bridges outside. Back to VanVleet. Bridges outside. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. O'Neal kicks to Bridges. Passes to VanVleet. They need this one. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Warriors leading by 9. They don't make many guards, do they, Doris? As fiery as Fred VanVleet.
They don't, Kevin. He has had to scrap and claw and earn every piece of real estate in the NBA. At 6'1", he's undersized. But what we know unequivocally, he can command an offense, and he's a big-time shot maker when it counts. And guess what? He's going to dig it out defensively, too. You have to admire Fred VanVleet.
Here's Jay, and another 3 for Golden State.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Timeout called the Nets. Last time in San Francisco, they lost to the Warriors.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
I thought they were outworked and outplayed in just about every phase of the game. Maybe that's one of those situations where you say, hey, let's move on.
Dinwiddie's checked in for Bridges. Ball's checked in for the Warriors.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Out to the right wing. Here's Jay. No good on the 3.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
VanVleet passes to Johnson. Now Claxton. For 3, VanVleet finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
Well, because of his high basketball IQ, Fred VanVleet understands catch and shoot. I'm shot ready. Jumper in.
Now here's Paul. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Here's Jay. Good, and Paul gets the assist. And that's 21 points for Jay.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Here's Claxton. Hasn't made one yet. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, here we are watching. Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Let's pause for just a moment to see the teams that have been extremely effective with their three-point shooting this past month. The Warriors, number 1.
Yeah, boy, they've been hot from 3 this past month. That's what happens when you have good shooters who get into a good rhythm.
Charge, a screen on Bridges. Driving inside. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
We've got Bridges. O'Neal is out there with Johnson. And it's Watford in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Jay. Did an outstanding game against Atlanta.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Now, here's Dinwiddie. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. And they're off to Philadelphia after this game as they'll take on the 76ers. And that game will be 4 out of 5 on the road for the team. Jay, and good that time. Jay has got 27 points.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Brooklyn's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, Jay in that last matchup against Atlanta had a huge game. He finished with 64 points, and he reached that total with some superb shooting from deep. Those were ridiculous numbers he put up. Let's see what he has in store for an encore. Can't wait to see. Kevin?
Thanks for the report, D.A. Greg, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. After the miss from Jay. Dinwiddie against Curry. 5 to shoot. There's the pick. from deep three-point land. Green with the rebound.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Let's see what the Brooklyn Nets have coming up. On Tuesday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Thursday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum. For the rest of the run.
Now here's Dinwiddie following the miss by Draymond Green. Now, here's Bridges. D right on him. O'Neal finds Johnson. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Claxton. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
And last season, the Warriors' so-called two-timeline approach seemed to fall flat, didn't you think, GA?
And whether it was chemistry or younger players still growing into their roles, the Warriors are now clear. There's only one timeline, and that's Steph Curry's.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
And the Nets making a change here. Van Vliet's checked in. Wiggins is checked in for the Warriors. Chris Paul comes in for Stephen Curry. Paul surveying the floor. Pass to Jay. Puts up a 3. A rebound by the Nets. Now Johnson. 11 points for him in that last game against Philadelphia. There's the pass to Van Vliet. Inside. Ball stolen. To the inside. It's deflected and taken away by Johnson. And Jay gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Team second.
Johnson kicks to O'Neal. Now here's Dinwiddie. Defense right on him. Van Vliet finds Dinwiddie.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Van Vliet outside.
2 minutes to play. Second quarter.
1:58 left in the second quarter. Johnson sets the screen for Van Vliet. 6 on the shot clock. Johnson outside. Puts up a deep 3. And the Nets miss again. And it's the Warriors' ball. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Here's Jay. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got his 3rd assist on the night. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Claxton with it. Looney on him. Johnson outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Johnson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
And the wide open shot from Green. Another 3 for Golden State.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
The Nets shooting 31%, not looking sharp offensively to say the least. All against Dinwiddie. Van Vliet outside. A 3-pointer off the mark.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Pulls it up. And the basket by Jay. Jay's got 37.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Van Vliet outside. Dinwiddie outside. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 3 assists in the game. And so it's the Golden State Warriors sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be right back after this.
Let's hear it for your arena entertainment.
Hey everybody, nothing like a little trade news to perk up your day. We'll take a look first at some transactions around the NBA.
They wanted some real oomph down low, and Rudy Gobert is here to deliver. A guy you can trust to completely own the paint on the defensive end.
Now taking a look at that first half of action. It's been tough sledding for the Brooklyn Nets.
Bad execution.
And that's a halftime.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy right. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Up at the forward spots, it'll be Wiggins and Green. Jay out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Looney in at the center, locking down the middle. Now here's Johnson. And you think of height as an advantage in basketball, but Greg, the versatility at such a premium. Can you be too tall in today's NBA?
It's a valid question. The two biggest concerns for 7-footers are mobility and durability. To move the way they need to puts a lot of strain on those lower extremities.
Nets trail by 19. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. Chris Paul is on the back nine of what will be a Hall of Fame career, but he's not ready to hang it up just yet. He said, I don't know if I can ever retire because the emotional roller coaster that you go on during a game is real. There's nothing like it. His love of the game has never been in question, Kevin. Back to you.
Yeah, you're right, David. Never in question. Hey, thanks for that story. Now here's Curry. He has yet to score. Here's Jay. They kick it out to Green. Launches a three. Hits it from three-point range. And the Warriors lead by 20.
Well, just so good at recognizing, hey, perhaps it's my opportunity from distance now.
Pass to O'Neal. Bridges a screen on Curry. Van Vliet passes to Bridges. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Indoors, we know Mikal Bridges famously traded for Durant, but it's interesting. Durant was Bridges' favorite. Player growing up.
And Kevin, it's always interesting when there's a connection between the idol and the guy who is idolizing him. But give Mikal Bridges credit. He has come into his own as a star. This guy has proven to be a capable offensive player and is one of the truly legit defensive wings that you have got to plan for.
Now here's Curry. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. They set the pick. Here's Jay. Looney kicks to Wiggins over Johnson. And that one goes long.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
And stolen by Wiggins. It's stolen by Johnson. It's stolen by Green. And Curry has it in the corner. Passes it to Jay. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Van Vliet picks one up. And GA, this Nets team, kind of slim on the interior, don't you think? How can they be most effective?
Well, you've got to press that advantage as far as quickness and get out and run and challenge opposing bigs to cover you in space.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Shot clock at 5. He squares up and sinks it. Van Vliet's got 5 now.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Bridges outside. To the paint. O'Neal kicks to Johnson. It's stolen by Green. There's the drive. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And the foul goes against Brooklyn. The Warriors shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
Both free throws good from Jay. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 3rd quarter. Van Vliet against Curry. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
This is what you call putting it all together on the offensive end. Go ahead, Mikal Bridges.
To the middle, here's Jay. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Stephen Curry.
Jay's got 43 points. Nets trail by 20. Pass to Claxton. Down low, here's Bridges. It's rebounded by Golden State. Looney's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Now here's Van Vliet after the miss from Jay. Now here's Van Vliet. 5 points in the game. Bridges with it. Now guarded by Jay. Bridges dishes to O'Neal. 3 on the clock. Jacks up a 3. Bridges missing again. Warriors leading by 20. Here's Jay. 43 points in the game. Here's Wiggins. 11 feet out and he hits it.
Well, the mid-range game right now on point for Andrew Wiggins. Doing work.
And it's Van Vliet with the ball for Brooklyn. And it's Bridges at the elbow. The 17-footer connects. The jumper drops. Bridges has got 8 here in the quarter.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Curry passes to Jay. On the wing, Green. There's the pick. And it's Golden State with another.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. Some changes for Brooklyn. Trendon Watford comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Bridges. Then for the Warriors, Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Looney. And Paul subbed in for Stephen Curry. Now here's Dinwiddie. He's got 11. Van Vliet kicks to Johnson. O'Neal passes to Watford. 4 on the clock. Over Green. And the Nets miss again.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
Jay misses.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
On the wing, Johnson. Back to Dinwiddie. O'Neal outside. Johnson sets the screen for O'Neal. Off target from outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Golden State moving the ball around. Paul can't get it to go. Brooklyn's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Watford passes to Dinwiddie. Here's Watford, headed by Green. Dinwiddie outside. Pulls up, high post. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
This guy plays with such confidence and ability to score in a variety of ways. Nice.
Over to the wing. Here's Jay. Three-pointers off the mark.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
O'Neal outside to the inside. Here's Watford, and the dunk to finish it off. Ah, beauty.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Well, Chris Paul has made a living doing just this, finding the open teammate.
And the Nets with possession here. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Paul against Van Vliet. Fires from deep. No good that time. That will count. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
The score.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Well, that's a perfect end. Into the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works. Or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. We've got Walker. He's out there with Darius Baisley. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Now, here's Bridges. Here's Watford. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Watford's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Nets. Curry against Dinwiddie. Connects again.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show.
Well, the gravity of Stephen Curry allows for him to find open teammates, and boy, does he relish the chance.
Dinwiddie against Curry. Bridges a screen on Curry. Dinwiddie for three. Now the pass to Baisley. Dinwiddie outside. Walker in the post. It's up against Thompson. Walker's shot is off. Warriors leading by 23. Charge a screen on Dinwiddie. Here's Jay. Goes back up. And the layup by Sharge.
That's what you call getting to the right spot at the right time. Tremendous awareness from Dario Saric.
To the paint. And he could not get that one to contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Doris, no one has their finger on the pulse of the league like you. So, that being said, what do you think the next coaching trend's going to be?
I think the current coaching trend has had such success, we may not...
Substitutions on the court.
Ball against Van Vliet. Inside, here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Thompson outside. Here's Jay. Oh, good on the triple.
What a nice individual defensive effort right there. Did a great job contesting.
Van Vliet finds Bridges. The 10-footer. The rebound by Payton. Golden State's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. And another one falls.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making it GA look all too easy right now. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Van Vliet on the wing, defended by Paul. Bridges misses.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Nets. We've seen a few play-in tournaments already, Doris. I like it. How do you like it?
I absolutely love, Kevin, that it has emphasized success in the regular season. A huge difference between a 6 seed and a 7 seed. So you give teams something to play for so much further into the year. Obviously, you give more teams more hope. It has been perfect.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Saric outside. Here's Jay. Back to Payton. Pass to Jay. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it fly from 18. Brooklyn with the rebound. Claxton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Bridges outside. Back to Van Vliet. Bridges outside. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Ball against Van Vliet. Out to the wing. Here's Jay. That three off the mark. Brooklyn's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Here's Bridges. Kept alive. O'Neal on the wing. Connects from three-point range. O'Neal's got himself on the board with 3 there.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Looking to get back on track here. And Van Vliet lays it in.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Here's Jay. That one's off. Still out of sync.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
And it's Bridges at the elbow. That ball. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Corey Joseph's checked in for Golden State.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Warriors.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And so when you look at the season record, this one will tally up win number 43 on the year.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jay.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
Here's Walker. And the basket is good.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
To the left wing, here's Jay. And a miss there on the triple. And here are the Nets. They're on an 11-3 run. Dinwiddie passes to Walker. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Jump ball.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Whitehead. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Fires the 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This one was over well before the...
Okay. Is MP an all-star this year, yes or no? Yes. Whoa. I thought I was going to have to fight you on that one.
Well, no, he's on the bubble right now, but he's got a great narrative.
Amazing narrative.
And of all the guys ahead of him, he's got the most realistic chance of improving between now and when the vote ends. I know. I'm not betting against him.
I'm betting on him.
And we all know you love MP, Sean.
I just wanted to be on the record.
Well, let the record show that one Sean Miller is an MP simp.
Seconded.
You don't need to second that.
The ayes have it.
Well, then the ayes carry the day.
That's not how it's supposed to go. The gavel bangs, and then we say,
I forgot my
court
gavel.
adjourned.
I forgot my
MP
gavel.
is an all-star. That's how it goes.
Congratulate the kid.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, there you go.
He's going to be great.
He is great.